Have you ever tried to customize a UI view only to find that it doesn't look quite right? It can be frustrating when you want to display only the corners of a UI view. If that's you, stick around because today we're going to solve that problem together. I totally get it. You want your UI view to look sleek and modern, but sometimes the default settings just don't cut it. You're not alone in this struggle. Many developers face similar challenges when trying to achieve that perfect design. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, "How do I display only the corners of a UI view?" They mentioned that they were having trouble with masking and didn't quite understand how it works. Sound familiar? Let's dive in and find a solution. So what's the deal with UIView masking? When you apply a mask to a UI view, it allows you to control which parts of the view are visible. This is how you can create effects like rounded corners or even complex shapes. Let's break it down step by step. And don't go anywhere. I have a neat trick at the end that will help you master UIView customization like a pro. To display only the corners of a UI view, the user should start by creating a UIView instance and setting its border color and width. This will help visualize the corners clearly. Next, the user needs to create a mask frame. This mask will define the area of the UI view that will be visible. The mask should be the same size as the UI view. Now, the user should apply the mask to the UI view's layer. This will ensure that only the corners are displayed while the rest of the view is hidden. Finally, the user can adjust the corner radius of the UI view to enhance the appearance of the corners. This will make the corners more visually appealing. Fun fact: did you know that the concept of masking in graphics dates back to the early days of computer graphics? It's amazing how far we've come in creating stunning visuals. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach to displaying only the corners of a UI view involves creating a custom UIView subclass. This subclass, called Rectangle View, overrides the draw method to define specific paths for each corner. It uses UI Bezier path to draw lines at the corners, allowing you to customize the appearance. Now, let's shift our focus to a different response. An alternative approach to displaying only the corners of a UI view is to use auto layout instead of subclassing. This method involves setting up constraints for the corner views, allowing you to create a border effect without additional subclasses. In this method, the edge length is based on the width of the camera view, allowing for a dynamic border that adjusts as the camera view size changes. This creates a complete border effect around the camera view. That's the end of that answer. Let's see another perspective. An alternative approach shared by another user involves using UI Bezier path and cast shape layer to display only the corners of a UI view. They calculate the length of the corners to show and create paths for each corner. Finally, they combine these paths into a shape layer and add it to the view. Here's the trick I promised. Experiment with different shapes and sizes for your mask frame. This will allow you to create unique designs that stand out. And there you have it. You should now be able to display only the corners of your UI view with ease. Remember, practice makes perfect. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video where we explore even more UIView tricks.